Nice, nice. What do you want to say to all those gym goers, bodybuilder, and those who practice calisthenics and criticize our sport for being dangerous?
I wouldn't say that arm wrestling is particularly dangerous. I would say that doing anything in an unprogressive manner is dangerous. And when you face another person and you really don't want to lose, well, that's when the danger starts to happen. But this can be in any sport or any activity. Arm wrestling is no different. But when you train for arm wrestling, it can be just incredible. And that's what I would suggest for most of athletes coming into the sport from fields like bodybuilding or calisthenics or strength-based fields. I'd say come and train with arm wrestlers, and we will show you an entirely new way to make your body stronger and show you strength that you may not be aware of yet. I would love to see bodybuilders fall in love with arm wrestling more, because bodybuilders are so great at building muscle. And muscle is the base for all strength performance. And I think that if bodybuilders, go on stage and they start to like pop pronators, that to me would be so cool. And like if they really fell in love with the forearm, I personally would think that that would be a physique that I would be even more impressed by. Bodybuilders have the most incredible physiques, but if they understood arm wrestling and if they understood how complicated and how much there is in the forearm, I would love to see that. And you can only develop a lot of these, by the movements that we do in the sport and by arm wrestling on the table. So come on in, guys. Come in, find us, let us work with you, let us make you stronger.
Do you think that including arm wrestling exercise in the training routine of bodybuilder or powerlifter could improve their overall performance?
I'd say bodybuilder for sure. I would think that as a bodybuilder, if they start to do like curls where they're, actively pronating, doing stuff more with supination. And I think bodybuilders don't spend a lot of times on their forearms, but I mean, it's all about what you think is aesthetically pleasing. I personally, when I see a body that has extremely developed forearms and hands, I think it's cool. Like, I think it looks really neat. So I would like to see bodybuilders do more of it. Yeah, all the time.
Right? Every day.
Every day. And it's one of those things that you can do every day. And I mean, people who love to train and work out, I mean, the forearm can just take so much. As far as like powerlifting, as far as like the performance sports like powerlifting or fighting or strongman or something, I don't think that there's probably a ton of crossover. I wouldn't think that there is. I think that the more athletes that you meet, the more you can kind of take ideas from different fields and make it work for you. But I think that if you want to be a world-class powerlifter, you stay in the world of powerlifting. If you want to be a world-class arm wrestler, you stay in the world of arm wrestling. For sure, you can get inspiration, and maybe something that you see in a different sport will tweak your own mind to do better. But for the most part, there's a difference between aesthetics and performance. And I think in bodybuilding, even though bodybuilding is like you're performing to build muscle and look a certain way, I just think that a bodybuilder would look even cooler if they had good pronators.